Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today, we will be discussing ethical and professional issues in cybersecurity, focusing particularly on the impact of AI and automation on cybersecurity practices. Next, as we all know, cybersecurity is a crucial in today's digital world, where the businesses rely on the technology for their operations. With the rise of AI and automation, the role of cybersecurity professionals has been expanded. However, this advancement comes with its own set of ethical challenges. In this presentation, we will be explore these issues, looking at the topics like privacy concerns, AI bias, legal frameworks, and the responsibilities within the cybersecurity field. Next, let's start by discussing the key ethical concern in cybersecurity. First, we have privacy concern. As more data is being collected for security purposes, there is always the risk of the personal information can be misused. However, we ensure that user privacy is respected while also keeping the system secure. It's a delicate balance. Next is AI bias in use issues. Automated system used for threat detection in cybersecurity may advertently discriminate against certain groups. For example, if an AI is a trained on biased data, it might flag certain behaviors more often in specific demographics. This can be lead to unfair treatment. Lastly, we have data protection. Cybersecurity professionals have been ethically responsibilities to ensure that sensitive data is protected from breaches. If company fail to safeguard personal data, it can be result in loss of public trust, financial penalties, and legal action. Now, next, now let's talk about professional responsibilities in cybersecurity. The first responsibility is confidentiality. Cybersecurity professionals are entrusted with keeping sensitive information safe from unauthorized access. This could be personal data, business data, or even government information. Another key responsibility is accountability. When cybersecurity failures happen, the professional must be accountable for addressing it promptly. For example, if an organization suffer a breach due to poor patch management, the disposable cybersecurity team must be ownership of the situation. Thirdly, we have transparency in the age of the AI. We need to ensure that automated cybersecurity systems are transparent. Professional must be able to audit this system, ensuring that any decision made by AI system can be explained. Finally, this this is the issue of ethical decision making. While cybersecurity professional, we need to carefully balance security with privacy rights. It's important that our action can do not infringe upon people's basic rights. Next, I would like to hand over to the Bonnie.
Good morning, everyone. Let's move on to the legal and regulatory frameworks governing cybersecurity. One of the most important regulations is the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR). This regulation's introduction by European Union aims to protect personal data and privacy. It sets clear guidance for how businesses should collect, store, and use data. Another important law is Cybersecurity Act. This law ensures that the business protected critical infrastructure from cyber threats. It mandates organizations to follow cybersecurity protocols to reduce the risk of attacks. Lastly, we have crime laws which include regulations against hacking, phishing, and other malicious activities. These laws are essential to prevent cyber crimes and ensure that there are penalties for those who violate digital security. Next slide. Now let's discuss the challenges faced by cybersecurity professionals in ensuring ethical practices. Technology advancements are one of the biggest challenges. The pace at which AI and machine learning are evolving means that the cybersecurity teams must continuously adapt. It can be difficult to keep up with the new technologies while maintaining ethical standards. Another challenge is complemency of cybersecurity threats. As the threats become more sophisticated, the line between security needs and privacy concerns become harder to draw. Sometimes protecting data means invading privacy and vice versa. Professionals need to decide what protections in each situation. Then there are the resources of constraints. Many organizations, especially smaller ones, may not have the budget of the personal implementation comprehensive cybersecurity measures, which puts them into ethical risk. Lastly, human errors play a big role. Even the best designed cybersecurity system can fail due to simple mistakes. This error can be lead to huge consequences and raise ethical dreams. Now, strategies for ethical decision making speed. So, how do we make an ethical decision in cybersecurity? One of the strategy is how to follow the code of ethics. Many professional organizations like ISC Square, ISSEA provide guidelines that help cybersecurity professionals navigate to ethical decisions. Another approach is used to ethical framework like universals or Dernetolos. These frameworks guides to consider the greatest good or our duties what making decisions that affect security and privacy. Another approach is used to moreover, as we discussed earlier, ethical AI systems are crucial. We need to ensure that the automated systems are free and from bias and the transport their decision making processes. Finally, we should ensure that there is always a human rest inside that automated cybersecurity system. Now let's move on to the third member, Brijesh.
Hello everyone. So let's take a look at a real life case study that highlights ethical concern in a cybersecurity. The Equifax data breach. In 2017, Equifax, one of the largest credit reporting agencies, suffered a massive breach that exposed the personal information of 147 million people. The main ethical issue here was the failure to act on a no vulnerability. Equifax knew about the vulnerability for a month but did not take action to patch it. This led to a privacy violation that where sensitive data like social security numbers and birth dates were exposed. The breach also raised issue of a lack of transparency. Equifax did not immediately disclose the breach to the public, which delay individuals from taking action to protect themselves. This case teaches us importance of a patch management, proactive cybersecurity measure, and ethical responsibility in data management. Looking ahead, what are the future trends in ethical cybersecurity? First, we have AI and automation. As AI plays a larger role in the threat detection, ethical issues like bias and explainability of AI decision will become more important. Blockchain technology is also gaining attention for its ability to enhance transparency and secure data. However, it raises ethical concern about the decentralization of data and the potential misuse of blockchain technology. Another key trend is the zero trust security model, which requires a constant monitoring and verification. While it improves security, it could raise ethical concern about surveillance. Finally, IoT security is an emerging concern. As more devices are connected to the internet, ensuring their security and privacy become increasingly complex. Based on these trends and challenges, what can we do to ensure ethical cybersecurity governance? First, ethical training is essential. Cybersecurity professionals must be regularly updated on the latest ethical challenge and best practices. Second, transparent AI systems are crucial. Business should ensure that their AI systems are transparent and that humans can audit them. Human oversight is necessary to ensure that the AI systems are making a fair and ethical decision. Lastly, collaborative governance is a key. Government, business, and cybersecurity professionals should work together to create strong ethical frameworks that guide the future of cybersecurity. In conclusion, as we continue to rely more on AI and automation in cybersecurity, the ethical issue will only grow in importance. Cybersecurity is a professional must always strive to balance security needs with the protection of privacy and rights. By staying informed about the latest technologies, adhering to ethical standard, and working collaborative, we can create a safer and more ethical cybersecurity landscape for everyone. Finally, here are the references we have used to prepare this presentation. We encourage you to explore these sources to deepen an understanding of the topic. Thank you everyone for being a wonderful audience. We are now invited to ask any question to you may have. We will be happy to address them. Thank you everyone.